Hi betting experts, and now we're going to have a look at 5 memorable Royal Ascot moments from recent history. They're personal choices really, not in any particular order, but hopefully they'll trigger some memories and get us all looking forward to some top class racing in 2020. Let's start with number 1, Black Caviar, winning the Diamond Jubilee Stakes in 2012. Winning her 22nd race at odds of 1 to 6, her first run outside of Australia, and she gave her supporters and her detractors something to build on. I remember at the time it was a real build-up to the race with all the rivalry between Australia and UK racing. A lot of Brits tend to think the Australian racing is inferior, but this mare came over and proved the doubters wrong. If you watch the run back, it's an extraordinary race. She looked to be cruising to sort of halfway and then was driven along 2 furlongs out. Took a while to pick up, but hit the front, went a length clear and looked sure to win. But her jockey eased up in the final 100 yards and Moonlight Cloud very nearly caught her on the line. It had everything: drama, excitement and the right result in the end. Number 2 is FRANKEL, winning the Queen Anne Stakes in 2012. Henry Cecil's Superstar was winning his 11th race out of 11 starts on that occasion, but it doesn't tell the whole story because FRANKEL was a horse with incredible ability, but did used to pull extremely hard in the early stages, and for almost the first time in his career at Royal Ascot, he settled beautifully in a truly run race with his pacemaker doing a good job, Bullet Train, and when he was shaken up 2 furlongs out, he absolutely exploded clear of some pretty high class rivals. I think it was the most amazing performance I've ever seen at the Royal Meeting. Number 3, recent history here, back to just 2019, seems like a long time ago with what's gone on in between, but PINATUBO winning the CHESHAM Stakes. This was a cracking contest, a strongly run race. PINATUBO travelled well in behind them, covered up nicely, took a while to pick up, but the turn of foot he showed in the closing stage was quite extraordinary in putting the race to bed, sprinting clear of the short price favourite Lope de Vega and doing everything right. He's since raced unbeaten through the whole season. He's one of the most exciting prospects, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him in 2020 as he steps up in trip. Number 4 is YEATS, the Superstar stayer who dominated Royal Ascot, winning 4 Gold Cups between 2006 and 2009, brilliantly handled by Aidan O'Brien. Incredibly tough, a strong traveller who bounced off fast ground, who kept responding for pressure. On 1 or 2 occasions in his incredible run, he had to dig really deep. He looked sure to get beaten, but just toughed things out. He was a superb warrior, the sort of horse that gets people really interested in racing in the first place. And I do remember YEATS as one of the stars of the game around about 15 years ago. And number 5, you can't possibly leave it out of any Royal Ascot best moments. Frankie Dettori's magnificent 7 in September 1996. The day he went through the card, rode all 7 winners, virtually bankrupted the bookmaking industry. It was an incredible performance. The race I've watched more than any, I think, is the last leg, where you do wonder how many of them were that busy in trying to beat him, but certainly no one had told Pat Edery. He nearly spoiled the party, but it was a game-changing day for the whole industry and a time that nobody who was around then will ever forget.